All right. Hello, everyone in the YouTube world. This is Kia Kelly, TikTok for Business Expert. And today we are doing our first live podcast recording. And we're talking about all things marketing. Now, typically, when you come to my channel, you're going to hear me talk about TikTok marketing or business in general. So today we're talking about marketing in general, and we're going to do our first podcast recording. And so I haven't hit record yet, but I'm going to go ahead and hit record now. Welcome back to the Kia Kelly podcast. I am super excited that you all are here with me today. Now, you are listening to me here on the podcast with this audio, but I'm also live streaming at this point on YouTube. And so, if you have not decided to follow us on YouTube, it's our first time really doing a live podcast, then I want you to go to YouTube and I want you to type in Kia Kelly, and there you will find my YouTube account. And so I'm super excited that today's topic is why creative marketing is ruling the world, basically in 2022, because I'm always talking about marketing, always talking about business. And then, as you all know, the last couple of years, I've really been focusing in on TikTok. And so today we're going to talk about that some, but for the most part, we're talking about why is creative marketing working so well? Like, what is happening? What has changed to cause it to happen? And so I'm glad you're here. And so, and listen, this is really my opinion. You know what I mean? I'm not like some scholar that goes and does all the statistics and all the things, but this is really my opinion as a content creator, but also as a consumer of content. Okay, let's get into it. So, one of the things that I know about marketing right now is short video is really what's causing more people to is really what's ruling on the social media streets right now. We all know that TikTok is doing well, and then Instagram Reels has copied after TikTok. YouTube Shorts has copied after TikTok. I like YouTube Shorts as well. And then Pinterest Idea Pins, Facebook Reels in your profile, Facebook Reels on your business page, and then now LinkedIn is getting ready to launch Shorts. Now, the reason why I think that they're working so well, one of the reasons is because of our attention span. Now, you have heard me say this before, so this is nothing brand new, but I really believe this working so well because of our attention span, because over the years, our attention span has just gotten shorter and shorter and shorter and shorter. And so, because that's where our attention span is, these little pieces of content, these short pieces of content, which is why it's called short form video, they're working so well because they are short, because they capture our attention for a short period of time, and then we can move on to the next thing, or we are able to rewatch it or whatever. And so I look at that as creative marketing. But in addition to that, I think about every time I think about TikTok and I think about short form video marketing, I think about the Super Bowl. And typically, Super Bowl commercials are not very long because if people are coming to watch the game, you've got to get all these different advertisers in and all that stuff. And so people are coming to watch the game. That's just what's happening. And so they paid millions of dollars to be there, and they've got a short window of time to capture your attention, do something, make you feel, think, do something with what they have just conveyed in that short commercial span. And so that's the same thing what's happening on in the short form video creative marketing space. You've got a short window of time to capture someone's attention before they scroll away, right? It's like if you've ever watched me on TikTok, you will notice that I'm very expressive. Now, I'm very expressive in general, right? But normally on a regular day, I'm super chill. I'm funny, comical, animated, or whatever. But like if it's one to one, I'm really chill, right? But I know that if I'm going to capture people's attention with this short piece of content, then the moment that my face shows up on screen, I'm going to do something to make you captivate you, right? Typically, it's a text on screen. Typically, it's my face. Typically, it's my smile. It's something, or I'm dancing, or I'm doing something that is trying to capture your attention to get you to come and watch my video. And then once you get into my video, then my job is to keep you there, get you to watch the entire thing, and then make a decision at the end to do something, feel something, or whatever. And so that, in my opinion, is creative marketing, right? But not only that, I watched a video by a girl on TikTok. Her name is Call Me Chris, is what they call her. And she was advertising for these shoes, these waterproof shoes. And she could have advertised those waterproof shoes in a lot of different ways. But she used creative marketing. Like there was a little child that wanted to jump into a water puddle, and mama was saying no. And but then they were like, well, if you had on these shoes, you could jump in a water puddle just fine because look at my shoes. There's nothing. And so the little kid was like, I need those shoes or whatever happened. And then all of a sudden the kid jumps in the water puddle and with the wrong shoes on. He doesn't have the brand's shoes on, and his feet get soaked. And the mama looks to Call Me Chris and says, now look what you did. And she's like, oh, I'm really sorry. Because or whatever, however it went. But it was really creative marketing. And millions of people watch that video. And now Call Me Chris is one of the top 5 paid TikTokers on the platform at this point because she has learned the art of creative marketing. So when I titled this episode why creative marketing is ruling the world, it's because we're so used to where the things have gone. You know what I mean? We're so used to how people market their products. We're used to how they sell cars, how they sell as jewelry, how they sell as a house. But it's the people that learn how to capture our attention that actually do something, right? It's like, y'all ever seen the white guy? He is a news anchor or weatherman, I think he is, and he dances. He always knows the latest dances. I think it's like Official Nick or something like that. And, we could watch the weather from anybody, but why do people want to watch him? Because they want to know what is he going to say. They want to know what he's going to do. It's creative marketing. Like, you think about how we go to some of these concerts and we're like, we already know the songs. We already know. We know Beyonce's going to say. We know Ariana Grande and whoever else you like. We know what they're going to say. You have the album, right? But it's about what is going to happen at this show. What's the big, bold display that's going to happen at this show? That's like when we watch the halftime show at the Super Bowl and it's Kelly Clarkson, we know what Kelly's going to sing because we have the albums. But it's about what is she going to do on Super Bowl Sunday that is going to captivate us, is going to capture our attention? What surprise guest or surprise whatever is she going to do to keep us there, right? And so as it pertains to you, right? As it pertains to you and your business, it's really important to ask yourself, is my business and brand, are we utilizing creative marketing? Are we finding scenarios that are relatable? Because when I think about what is creative marketing, sometimes it is content that is just relatable. It's content that people can completely, identify with. It's like, I have seen, what is it? Like there's a guy on TikTok and he is single and he is constantly trying to find someone. He's very handsome. I don't know why he can't find someone, but he's very handsome and he's always doing these skits and he's always saying these things when she messages me on Instagram or when she likes my comment, or he's saying these little things. And ultimately, what is this boy doing? This boy's trying to get attention on him so that he can find himself a girlfriend, right? And that is creative marketing. It's a creative way to get the attention of women out there all over the TikTok streets, to get them to see him, DM him, whatever, so that he can begin engaging and figuring out which woman he wants to pursue in a relationship, right? It's like, I remember one Super Bowl, there was I think it was Kia, and Kia had done a commercial with Steven Tyler of Aerosmith, and he was on a racetrack, and it was like a Kia sports car. He was going really fast, and like old school Steven Tyler song was playing on the radio really loud, and the whole goal of the commercial was to get them to was Kia was to sell their sports cars to people in a certain demographic that could afford a Kia, whatever, right? But also in their messaging, they were saying bringing you back to your high school years, right? And so when I saw that commercial, I said, that's a really creative way to sell a Kia. And I also said to myself, well, who typically purchases a Kia? Well, typically a parent will purchase a Kia, maybe for themselves as a second car, but also for their kids as a first car, because they're like, some parents are like, I'm not buying your Honda, I'm not buying your Mercedes, your first car. You're going to drive this Kia. And so when I saw that commercial, I said, but who is this commercial for? Is the commercial for the kids or is the commercial for the parents? And the answer is the commercial was for the parents because the kids don't know Steven Tyler. They don't know those songs. This was about pulling on a father's heartstrings, right? This is about pulling on a man's heartstrings to get him to buy this Kia sports type of car for his kid. I mean, it was brilliant creative marketing. When I saw it, I said, they've got it. They've got it. They've got it. That's it. They've got it. And so it's the same thing as it pertains to what is happening in the creative world. So, if you are asking yourself if it is time for you to update and upgrade your marketing, the answer is yes. It is time for you to learn how to create content that is creative in nature, that is relatable, that captivates your target customer. How can you convey this, the message or whatever it is, that feeling that you want your customers to have? Like, for example, right now we're in the midst of promoting our 5-day TikTok for Business challenge. And we are very excited about it. People are excited about it. And we want other people to be excited about it. But we're also trying to convey this message that, TikTok is the place to be, and that our 5-day challenge is the place to be for people who have no idea what I'm talking about, right? And so there's a gentleman that is my friend on TikTok, and he did this dance to the percolator. You remember that song? It's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator. Okay. And so in Chicago, years ago, there was this song, this dance called the percolator. And most people just know the percolator as like the splits, and you're doing this thing going down. But no, it's a whole situation that happens with your feet, your hands, your body, and then the type of splits. Now, this guy does this dance and he does it really, really well. It seemed like he was from Chicago because that's where it kind of originated. And so I was watching this video on the For You page the other day. It popped up again. And I said to myself, that's very exciting. It's very relatable. It's very energetic. It's creative. What if we pull his video and we actually turn it into a video promoting our 5-day challenge? And so we created a graphic, like a frame around the video. And it's like when it's time for the 5-day challenge, going around from left to right. And then the guy is in the middle doing this dance. And so today we posted it out on social media and people are slowly responding to it. Why? Because it's funny, it's captivating, it's relatable, and it's creative. It's pulling it's drawing people in with the branding, with the video, with what he's doing in the video, with the sounds and all that. With the ultimate goal is to get people to join our 5-day TikTok for Business challenge so we can teach them for 5 straight days how to utilize TikTok to grow their businesses. And so that didn't take us a long time to do it. It was just something I had to think about. How can we utilize this and for who are we doing it for? And then let's create it and put it out to the world. So, if you are not utilizing creative marketing for your business right now, I would strongly encourage you to do so. Now, if you do not know how to do that, then I would encourage you to come and join us for our 5-day challenge. The challenge is absolutely free. We don't charge anything for it. One of our last students that did the challenge, she actually went viral. We taught her one tip. She applied the tip and she went viral and she made $20,000 in 7 days. Yeah, $20,000. $1,000 in 7 days. And so the same tips we taught her, we're teaching in this challenge. And so you can join us. And all you have to do is go to kenyakelly.com/challenge, kenyakelly.com/challenge. I'll also put it in the show notes and in the description and everything. And you guys can join us. The challenge starts on Monday, January 31st, and it goes all the way to February the 4th. Okay. So kenyakelly.com/challenge, and I'll put it all the things in the show notes. Okay. So thank you guys so much for being here for this live podcast. And I hope that you join us in the challenge and that you start creating creative marketing for your business.